Do you ever find it harder to get up from a chair? Less steady when climbing stairs, or sometimes forget why you just walked into a room? At 60 or 70, these aren't just signs of age. They can be manifestations of a silent process that the medical community calls sarcopenia, the natural loss of muscle that comes with aging. The body gradually weakens, memory can decline, and confidence often fades along with it. But the good news is we have simple, natural, and scientifically proven solutions to help. One of them is creatine. It might sound like a supplement just for athletes, but in truth, creatine can be one of the keys to helping older adults support muscle recovery, improve memory, and maintain an independent life. Today, as your partner here at Healthy Steps Seniors, I, Dr. Christopher Wilson, will walk you through creatine, what it is, how it works, and how, when combined with small lifestyle changes, it can help you or your loved one start living healthier today. To help you understand better, I want to tell you the story of Linda, a friend of my family. At 68, Linda started noticing changes. Carrying a bag of groceries from the market felt heavy, and remembering her great nieces and nephews' names at family gatherings became more difficult. Each time she would laugh it off, saying, "Well, I'm getting old." But I could feel the worry behind that smile. Until one day, after consulting with her doctor, Linda decided to try a small change. She started adding a little creatine to her morning tea. And more importantly, she consistently practiced simple movements like doing sit-to-stands from a chair every day. This combination made a difference. Gradually, after a few weeks, then a month, she felt steadier on her feet. She could walk her dog for a longer loop without feeling tired. Climbing the stairs no longer required holding the handrail. And in conversations, she would recount old memories with a lively spirit and sparkling eyes. "It's like I found a source of energy I thought I had lost," she confided. Linda's story isn't a miracle. It's a testament to our body's incredible ability to recover when given the right support. If you are struggling with the declines of aging, join me as we look deeper into why creatine is particularly helpful for older adults. After the age of 60, our bodies face two major challenges. The first is sarcopenia, the loss of muscle that makes walking and carrying things difficult. The second is a phenomenon called anabolic resistance, which means our muscles become more stubborn to growth signals, requiring more stimulation to develop than when we were younger. And even more concerning, the energy supply to our brain can also decrease, leaving us in a state of fogginess, often forgetting things. And this is where creatine comes in. Our bodies naturally produce this substance from 3 amino acids in the liver, kidneys, and pancreas. 95% of this creatine is transported to our muscles, and the rest goes to the brain. Imagine creatine as a rechargeable power bank for instant energy. It helps replenish ATP, the primary energy source for all life activities, from lifting a bag of groceries to solving a difficult crossword puzzle. However, over time, our body's ability to produce creatine naturally declines. Combined with the fact that many older adults eat less red meat or fish, the main dietary sources of creatine, this leads to a silent deficiency. Most of us don't get the required 3 to 5 grams per day. Therefore, supplementing with creatine is a simple yet effective way to resupply the energy that our muscles and brain are craving. Imagine climbing a flight of stairs without stopping to rest, or carrying a heavy bag of groceries without getting winded, creatine can be a wonderful tool to help you do just that. A meta-analysis of over 700 older adults showed that taking 3 to 5 grams of creatine daily, combined with light resistance exercises, significantly increased muscle mass and strength. Some recent studies have even shown that after just 1 week of a higher dose and training, older adults saw marked improvements in muscle and energy levels. This is critically important because sarcopenia doesn't just make you weaker, it also increases the risk of falls and hip fractures. Not only that, but strong muscles also help with better blood sugar control, supporting the prevention of prediabetes. Going back to my Aunt Linda, after a few weeks of using creatine, she could carry heavy bags without getting tired and started gardening again, a joy she had once given up. "I can't believe I was missing out on so much," she shared. Creatine didn't just help her get stronger, it helped her live more fully. And the wonderful thing is, you can start seeing results with just gentle exercises right at home. It's not just for muscles. Creatine also fuels the brain. Our brain consumes a huge amount of energy to maintain alertness and memory. As we age, this energy supply can diminish, leading to those moments we often call brain fog. A large meta-analysis in 2023 showed that creatine helps improve short-term memory and cognitive function in older adults, especially those who eat little meat or fish. Other studies have also found that creatine helps the mind stay sharper during sleep deprivation or stress. Imagine you're at a family gathering and you remember all your grandchildren's names, chatting lively without that feeling of being lost. That was the experience Linda had. If you're worried about cognitive decline, creatine can be a silent ally to help keep your mind sharp. You might be wondering, is creatine safe for me? This is a very valid question. Creatine is one of the most researched supplements and is considered one of the safest available today. While there have been concerns that it might raise creatinine levels, a marker for kidney function, a large systematic review of many studies concluded that taking creatine at the correct dose does not harm the kidneys in people with normal kidney function. Some people may experience mild bloating or digestive discomfort in the first few days, but this usually subsides after a week. To minimize this, you can start with a smaller dose and take it with a meal. Important medical warning. If you have a history of kidney disease, even a mild one, or are taking multiple medications like diuretics or blood pressure drugs, talking to your doctor before starting is mandatory, not an option. Linda was worried, just like you might be. She said, "I'm afraid it will harm my kidneys." But after a thorough discussion with her doctor and starting slowly, she had no problems at all. How much should you take? For most older adults, just 3 to 5 grams a day, about 1 level teaspoon, is enough. Choose creatine monohydrate, as it is the most researched and most cost-effective type. How to take it? It's very simple. You can mix it into your coffee, tea, or a low-sugar smoothie. I often just stir it into my black coffee. It has almost no effect on the taste. Just avoid mixing it with very sweet juices, as that can cause bloating. Regarding a loading dose, some guides mention taking a higher dose of about 20 g per day for the first week to speed things up. However, this can increase the risk of digestive discomfort. For most people, especially older adults, we recommend starting slowly with a daily dose of 3 to 5 grams. This is a safe approach that still delivers sustainable results. A little tip so you don't forget, keep the creatine container next to your coffee maker or tea kettle. To boost the effectiveness of creatine, combine it with mini workouts throughout your day. No gym needed, no heavy weights. Just a few minutes a day can make a big difference. I want to introduce you to my neighbor Tom, who is 72. He used to get out of breath just walking to his mailbox. After starting creatine, he added chair squats, standing up and sitting down from a chair 5 to 10 times every morning and evening. After just 1 month, he was able to work in his garden and take gentle walks in the park. I feel like I can trust my legs again, he said. You can try chair squats, the gold standard exercise for leg and hip strength and reducing fall risk. Wall push-ups, good for arm and chest strength. Exercises with light resistance bands, safe and effective for many muscle groups. The combination of creatine and movement will help you improve your metabolism and better control your blood sugar. As Tom laughed and said, "I don't need big muscles, I just need to walk steady." Aging doesn't mean giving up. With just a little support from creatine and a few gentle exercises, you can absolutely regain your strength, your mental clarity, and your confidence in yourself. Imagine carrying groceries without getting tired, climbing stairs without pain, remembering your grandchildren's names like you used to. Science has shown that creatine can help increase strength, maintain balance, and improve memory in older adults. It's safe, easy to use, and affordable, and you can start today. Give it a try. If you are on medication, consult your doctor first, but if you are ready to live healthier and more proactively, then creatine, combined with consistent movement, can be a wonderful first step. Like Linda and Tom, you too can find the energy you thought you had lost. Old age is for living fully, not for slowing down.